No more games or half measures. Let us finish this.
Indeed.
Flying Nimbus! I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Anyone, please!
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a new power key. Place it now. Flying Nimbus! Great! You know what to do with that key. An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Gotta get the hell out of here! I need
Greetings! Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. Get up!
I owe you one.
Flying Nimbus! This is bad! Somebody's down! Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
You're my savior.
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done. A super transfer is headed your way. Take it now.
Soon the world
Holy hell. Solar flare!
guess you more of those.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Yes, it's so fucking long. We got the chance to.
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer. I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them. The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it?
Take my mortal flesh. I owe you one.
Flying Nimbus!
Bring about.
Oh, man. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Here comes a pain! You're gone!
Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Man, our level 3 got cooked.
Flying Nimbus! I've sent a new super transfer. Sorry, that'll have to do for now. Flying Nimbus! The startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost through. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by
Yeah,
our
I'm so sick of the speed sense, man. Holy fuck. Can't do nothing.
You bastard! I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to
We
get
didn't
out
even
of
try
there.
to grab the transfer. Worst teammates ever. Swear.
Right here. Gruesomely digging into his chest, he retrieves a device of some kind, seeming to be part of his android anatomy. Whatever it is, Cell recognizes it right away. He asks if that's and it is. It is indeed Krillin's power core. From now on, he'll be fighting as a human. It's the least he can do for himself to honor his last battle. Though shocked, the villain takes in the situation. So Krillin has decided to just deprive himself from using his android abilities. He really is pitiful. As his energy begins to rise, he explains that since Cell has never been human, he doesn't expect him to understand what he's saying. Despite the amazing perks this core brought him, this hunk of metal was also preventing him from being in perfect sync with his body like before. Which also kept him from using a few certain techniques. Techniques which will allow him to kill Cell once and for all. What? Behold my ultimate! Kaioken! watching on. The others shout how incredible Krillin is. He's going to win. He's got Cell on the ropes. But Roshi isn't convinced. Sure, he's got the advantage for the moment. But what does he mean by that? He tells how Krillin is already feeling the drawbacks of the Kaioken. His body hasn't been trained to withstand so much power. He's putting his life on the line to save Earth. The real question is, how long can he keep this up before his body breaks? Catching his breath, the battle-worn Cell stutters that this is intolerable. How dare this miserable human? With whom Krillin can barely stand due to the strain put on his body. He knows he needs to get this over with, fast. Causing the villain to smirk. He informs that this is merely a minor setback. Placing his fingers to his forehead, he claims he'll be back soon enough. But nothing happens. He tries again, visibly frustrated. Wondering what's going on. He can't feel any key signature anywhere. Which means Krillin was right. He smirks that he was sure that if the situation turned against Cell again, he would attempt to flee like the coward he is. So our hero made sure to use the Dragon Balls to wish for all life force in the universe to be concealed for a few hours. Now Cell has nowhere to run. He's stuck here.
What? What have you done? Go away, Cell! Kaioken! You're going to have to make a choice, Krillin!
Deflecting the blast and saving Goten's life. The explosion isn't lost on Dende. He prays they hang on tight. He's coming. Leaping back into the sky, Cell yells that it's time to put an end to this nonsense. Still trying to hold himself together, Krillin mutters that he won't let him, getting ready to power up another Kaioken. But his body is at its limit. While he struggles to get back on his feet, he knows all he needs to do is stand up one last time. With King Kai, some of the familiar gang watches in on the battle. Yamcha fears that Krillin can't fight anymore. This is the end. That piece of trash Cell always finds a way to escape. Tien points out that Dende is still several minutes out from helping, and that's only if he gets the chance to help at all. As Kid Trunks rushes over to catch up on the action himself, his future iteration begs Kaiosama to let him go to the battle. Cell is weak and he won't have any problem finishing him. He can't just sit around while the Earth is about to be destroyed. Maybe because there's little choice, or maybe due to a bit of favoritism towards our heroes. The deity grants his request. Trunks may go. If he flies at full speed, he should be able to make it to Yema's check-in station in a matter of seconds. He will be alerted of the Saiyan's arrival and intentions. Happy to get this answer, Trunks powers up as his teacher informs him that once he's there, Trunks will be teleported to Earth for 24 hours before coming back, urging him to leave now and get rid of that monster for them all, assuring they can count on him. His child counterpart powers up too, telling his big bro that he's coming with him, but there's no way his other will allow that. Ignorant to what he'd be facing, he pleads to be allowed to go to Earth too. He also wants to fight Cell, but future Trunks has had enough and states it's far too dangerous, and he's not near strong enough to face him. Countering, he may not have trained in a long time, but he can still be useful, whether he agrees or not. Kid Trunks shouts he's coming with him. The The time traveler cuts their conversation short and blasts away at full speed, watching him leave. Tien can't help but point out that Saiyans never were good with pedagogy? Pedagogy? Which, according to Google, is the method and practice of teaching, especially as an academic subject or theoretical concept.
Hopefully we get a W this match. Need a few more wins to get us 5.
Flying Nimbus!
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
You have my thanks.
Bro, how did I get cooked already?
You bastard!
I didn't even do anything, man.
I sent you a super transfer. Use it to hold the enemy back.
Yeah, that's some bad luck, man.
Great! You know what to do with that key.
Knew he was gonna see me. My teammates saw this out.
That's a bit much.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Thanks!
Great! You know what to do with that key.
Won't be the dumbass.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Hey.
I owe you one. Flying Nimbus!
This is Dragon Ball The Breakers.
Flying Nimbus! That's a new power key.
Dragon Ball The Breakers.
Okay, we found all the keys. Damn, what are these guys doing, bro? These keys should have been set a long time ago.
I'm scared. Thank you so much.
An ally needs your
Flying
help!
Nimbus!
You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. I've sent a new super transfer. Sorry, that'll have to do for now.
Gotta get the hell out of here!
Yeah!
I'm not even trying to go over there.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
The startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now.
Uh-oh. Now! You're done! Ah!
Gotta hit him.
The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it?
Stay calm. Stay calm. Holy hell.
I don't know what these guys are doing.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them. A super transfer is headed your way. Take it now. The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
They're close.
Don't give up.
I owe you one. Oh, man.
I didn't drop the supplies yet.
Ally down! If you intend to
Flying
rescue them,
Nimbus!
watch out for enemies.
Good. Gonna get my dragon change back in
Oh,
a couple
man.
of seconds.
Flying Nimbus! Head off! I owe you. Flying Nimbus! Here comes a pain!
Ooh.
Damn you!
An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. The startup
Fuck.
system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light.
Head off! I owe you. Flying Nimbus! Flying
Escape
Nimbus!
time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Oh, man.
The escape time machine is back. Whenever you have a beacon, you can call it again. I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Surprisingly, he didn't kill us.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Anyway, Yamcha just hopes he makes it to Earth in time. Though something appears to catch the attention of King Kai, currently the only one able to still see the fight. Meanwhile, Trunks shows nothing short of determination and fury in his eyes. He barks Cell to just wait. He'll take care of him.
Yo, what's up, William?
Jumping back to the battle,
How you
Krillin
doing?
is still unable to find his legs. At the same time, Cell screeches at the reality he's faced today. He, the perfect being, humiliated by the pathetic Krillin. It's unforgivable. Does he really think that he's stranded here on Earth? He seems to be forgetting that he can survive in space. He'll just blow up this planet for good. Trying everything he can to just move, Krillin knows he has to do something to stop this monster. He can't afford to be weak. Not now. Not again. Screaming at himself to get up. As Goten begins to cough, weakly stuttering for his teacher's attention. He wearily tells him that he's cold. What's happening? Krillin curses himself. He feels like such an idiot that he's lost himself in anger and despair. So much so, he had lost the very reason why he's fighting. He thanks Goten. He has made him realize that. Although it feels otherwise, he is not fighting for vengeance, but to give humanity a brighter future. Wu only continues to shudder as he speaks. He apologizes that he wasn't up to the task. He, like his brother and father, has failed. last couple decades, Roshi proclaims that the greatest warrior this planet has ever had is none other than Krillin. King Kai slumps over and announces that Krillin did it. He destroyed Cell at the cost of his own life. When Trunks finds himself at Earth's check-in station, he rushes in shouting to Yama that he has to go to Earth immediately.
I'll pass
King
on
Kai's
that, William.
orders. However, the judge of all smiles that there is no need. That piece of garbage Cell is finally dead. Krillin was incredible. He sacrificed himself to save the Earth. Although a little taken aback by this news, looks like Yama and the others were watching in on the fight too. On the lookout, Bulma belts out in anguish at the loss of yet another longtime friend. Chi-Chi is still unconscious, and also heartbroken. Roshi offers the student a symbolic last farewell. Better late than never. The Guardian of Earth dashes towards Goten, promising him it'll be okay. He's here to heal him now. And luckily, he jolts awake, who immediately absorbs the impact of what had just happened. Krillin is dead. With few words of comfort, Dende only offers his condolences. Krillin's plan worked perfectly though. He planned it down to how he wanted to go out. He was determined. He gave his life to save Earth. He died a hero. Silent. The boy mentions he would like to be alone for a moment. He'll meet him back at the lookout a little later. Understanding, Dende implores him to take all the time he needs. He'll inform his mom that he's fine. With Dende flying off, he screams out after his master. Blaming himself, he cries that everything is his own fault. A short amount of time passes. Goten greets his friends and family. While the Earth will certainly feel the loss of the most unexpected hero it's ever had, this day wasn't for nothing. Krillin may be gone, but behind, he has left another that will stop at nothing to honor him and pick up where he left off. In Otherworld, the Earth's savior has a lot of catching up to do. Trunks can't believe he beat Cell by stacking the Kikoho on top of the Kaioken. He's reached an incredible level. He thanks his friend, but as Trunks can see, there was no way he himself could actually survive a combo like that. But he's glad to know that Cell is finally in hell where he belongs. Krillin then asks if Goten and Gohan are also at King Kai's. Though unfortunately, he won't get to see them. 5 years ago, after the Otherworld tournament, there were rumors of powerful beings living in a world stuck between heaven and hell. And, well, he knows Goku and his dad. Piccolo and Gohan also went. There hasn't been any news of them since they left. For some reason, likely simple confidence in his friends, Krillin only laughs that it sounds like they haven't changed a bit, questioning who won that tournament he mentioned. And after beating Goku, Gohan won in the final against Trunks' dad, which annoyed him a lot. But that's Vegeta for you. For Trunks himself, after all these years of training, surely he must be crazy strong as well. Which is true. He's gotten a lot stronger with time. But since Vegeta left, he's been slacking off on his training. However, seeing Cell again woke up his Saiyan instincts, so he picked himself back up. He's also glad to know the Earth is finally at peace. Speaking of which, Krillin has to apologize for Trunks' own timeline. Surely it's still plunged into chaos. And not a day goes by without thinking about it for the time traveler. Krillin should know though, his mom's goal when creating the time machine wasn't to save their own timeline, but Goku's timeline of the past. She considered her timeline lost. So today, her mission was successful. Trunks can't even imagine all the horrible things happening in his future. But one thing's for sure, his mother is a fighter, and he knows she's doing fine. As the conversation tapers off, Krillin begins to descend to greet some old friends and his new home. Meanwhile, in the future timeline, you're 798, nearly 20 years after the initial android invasion. Somewhere in space. In a ship marked Hope, a voice narrates to herself that it's been 10 years. 10 years since that monster appeared there. She'll never forget the time she saw it on her surveillance drone's video feeds. A hideous giant insect sucking the life form out of humans with its tail. He said his name was Cell. Dr. Giro's ultimate creation, created to achieve perfection by absorbing 17 and 18. That piece of crap Giro had no limits.
This is a fan manga.
Cell's only
Cell
goal was to
defeats
hunt down
Gohan, Krillin, and
survivors.
Goten's
The monster probably
Earth's
wasn't
last
strong
hope.
enough for 17 and 18. Unlike them,
Arc 1.
Cell
It's about
could
to
sense
finish.
human ki. It became impossible to escape him. Half of the Earthlings were wiped out within a couple months. That's why she herself decided to flee the planet in search of. Before she cuts herself off, deprecating that she's become crazy talking to herself out here in space. It all got so much worse since he left 14 years ago. With her hands on her face, she mumbles that she misses her son so much. When the lights on her console begin to beep and light up, thinking there could be no way. A robotic voice chimes out.
Data scan completed. Main objective match. 99%.
Future Bulma has finally found new Namek.
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
It really was. Put us right on time.
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Big help.
Yep.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Gone.
Hey, great. You found another power key. Use it quick.
Flying Nimbus!
Let me get this CMB key if I can.
That's a new power key. Place it now. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Great. You know what to do with that
Found a
key.
D key. Shout out to William.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
I've arrived. Edo.
Damn, we keep rushing pretty fast.
Flying Nimbus! I need help! Thanks!
But you got to level 3 pretty fast too.
Flying Nimbus!
This guy. Nope. He's camping that body, so can't save that person. Unless one of these guys have a sensor.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go. Take your time.
Take on! Flying Nimbus!
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
This game is called Dragon Ball: The Breakers.
Gotta get the hell out of here!
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them. The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer. I sent you a super transfer. Use it to hold the enemy back. The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? This is fast or somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going
Bro,
out.
what does this guy have Majin Buu's attack for?
We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Yeah, Xenoverse. Xenoverse was a good game for its time, but it's time for Xenoverse 3. And everyone got KO'd.
Finished already!
Back in Season 1 of Dragon Ball New Hope, we were given a scenario in which Perfect Cell was able to defeat Gohan. This led to him eliminating all of our heroes one by one, even Baby Trunks. However, as one last insult, he decided to spare Krillin, a mistake that years later would turn around to bite him, as he'd go on to train Goten and the two of them would grow to heights never before seen for them. Well, I'm not going to spoil the ending for those who haven't seen it. Check that story out in the description. But this story covers the question: what would happen in the future timeline if Trunks never returned to defeat the androids in Imperfect Cell? But in the same timeline, we jump back to Earth a few years ago. The following is likely the events that caused Bulma to leave the planet. Cell touches down in his imperfect form, noticeably giving the androids a bit of trouble. 18 hisses to know how a stupid roach could be this strong. The creature snarls that it seems like they haven't been listening to him. He is Cell, the ultimate warrior created by Dr. Gero's computer. The data instilled into him is clear. By absorbing the two of them, he will be granted his perfect form, and then his power will know no bounds. 17 barks for this dirty bug to shut up. What is he talking about? He himself is the strongest android ever created. His sister backs us up by asking if he thinks they'll simply allow themselves to be absorbed by a freak of nature like him. He's gravely mistaken. Her foe retorts that they should be honored to have the chance to be part of the universe's greatest warrior. But anyway, it's not like he's giving them a choice. He will absorb them both, willingly or not.
That bug got vaporized. What was his name again?
Allow me to remind you. I am Cell.
Able to get hold of 18, the creature cackles that there's no use in fighting back. She was created merely to help him achieve perfection. Shouting as he swells with power.
Thanks for dropping by.
He's done it.
11 p.m. my time.
Although it's unlikely the twins would be able to defeat him together. Now in a semi-perfect state, 17 alone stands absolutely no chance. Turning to the remaining cyborg, Cell chortles that now it's his turn. Again in the year 798. She quickly finds herself in front of New Namek without incident. The AI calls out that the main objective has been reached. preparing herself. She tells Grief 26 to initiate landing protocol. The ship plants itself on the soil and announces the landing a success. About to set foot on the green world for the first time. Well, more or less the first time in several decades. Bulma figures it's about time. Slowly disembarking and getting a look at her surroundings. Even if it is new Namek, it's identical to the old one. To think it's been over 35 years since their adventures against that freak Frieza. This makes her feel old. But any which way, now she has to locate the Dragon Balls. Using her radar, they appear to be scattered all over the place. She remembers that the Namekians said that each one was guarded by a village, so it's likely they retained that practice since migrating here. Closest one is about 40 kilometers south. She remembers that she needs to be careful when flying over the water. The last thing she needs is to get this far only to be eaten by one of their giant fish. Grabbing a capsule, she opens it to give her a quicker means of travel. She
I'm not
takes off
interested
and
in
makes her way to
Roblox.
the nearest village. But the question must be asked, why haven't any Namekians already come to greet her? Surely they would have noticed a spaceship landing on their planet after the events from before. Regardless, she finds herself right where she needs to be. And just to address the aforementioned statement, there doesn't appear to be any sign of stress or destruction. A couple locals are spotted below and one is even seen gathering water. Getting a closer look, it appears to be business as usual for the Namekians. In this village, they continue their rituals of gardening, mentoring the youngsters.
At the end of this month,
Someone's
I'm gonna
even
start
getting a new
playing
house.
Dragon Ball Kakarot.
As they finally spot Bulma coming in fast. Though causing a slight panic, she apologizes to barge in like this. She explains that her name is Bulma and she comes from planet Earth. Stepping away from her vehicle, she furthers that she's met a lot of the natives that should still be here. A little more than 35 years ago when Frieza invaded the old Namek. After his explosion, all the Nameks wished back with the Dragon Balls came to stay with her on Earth for a few days. But with little response from anyone, she questions if they remember. But what? She was there when Frieza attacked? Does this mean she's one of his allies? Of course no! Not at all! She just, That's when Mori enters the scene with perfect timing. He assures his children not to be afraid. Bulma is an old friend and doesn't have any ties to Frieza. Quite the opposite, actually. Because of her and her friends, the Namekians were able to survive. Swinging her head around, the Earthling is quick to recognize the Elder. With the situation simmering, he asks her to forgive this inconsiderate welcome. The majority of the inhabitants of this
Right now we're playing Dragon Ball: The Breakers.
The other Namekians were on Earth.
Waiting for the next match to
Her
begin.
arrival
How you
today is
doing,
no
homie?
surprise either. Mori's most gifted student sensed a familiar key heading towards Namek. Coming to the surprise of the space traveler. His most gifted student? Who could that be? Regardless, he assures said pupil is going to be happy to see her. A bit confused. The Namekian in question isn't long to make himself known. It's Dende, who bids Bulma a warm hello. In this timeline, he was never taken to Earth by Goku to become the new Guardian. Our heroine recognizes him right away. She can't believe he's here too. She gushes how happy she is to see him. He's grown up so much she would never have recognized him. And as a matter of fact, he's happy to see her as well. And she too has grown quite old. But what the heck is wrong with him? She thought
I'm not
Namekians were
interested
supposed to be
in that
polite
game,
people.
to be honest.
Who assures her it was a compliment? On Namek,
How are you
looking
liking
old is
it?
considered a sign of wisdom. Offering an awkward apology, Dende moves the conversation along and inquires what brings her here anyway. Exuding a heavy sigh, she hopes he has a little time for this, because it's quite a lot. And unfortunately, she doesn't come here bearing good news. Growing serious, Dende resolves that what she has to say will not be pleasant. He suggests they move this to the Elder's house.
I'm gonna play Dragon
A
Ball
few
Z
hours passes,
Kakarot
Bulma spares no detail in
at
the
the end of this
events of
month.
the last 30-odd years.
Few people ask me to play
Everything
that
from
game,
Goku's
so
heart virus to
I'm
the
gonna play that,
androids,
get all the
fall
DLC
of
and
Earth's
stuff.
defenders, her invention of time travel, which is why her son didn't accompany her on this dangerous journey. And of course the arrival of Cell. Without much to comfort her, Dende can only apologize that she's been through so many terrible things since the Namekians got their new home. Mori adding if only they knew, they would have been able to help. With the obvious solution already in mind, he utters that he'll notify the village chiefs to gather the Dragon Balls. So in record time, now that the task is done, they can summon Porunga.
Takuran Porunga, open Apollo!
You have summoned me. Now, speak your wishes. I shall grant you 3, whatever they are.
My favorite Dragon Ball Z
It
character
having
is
been so long
Vegeta.
since Shenron
Who's
was
yours?
summoned, and never really getting to see much of Porunga up close, Bulma forgot how impressive all this stuff was. The Elder instructs that she can state her wishes in her own native language. Porunga will understand. He's no longer limited to the Namekian dialect. A change that likely shouldn't have been made. For the sake of convenience, it works great in this situation though. Turning to the Almighty Dragon, she states that her first wish is this. Her son Trunks traveled to the past 13 years ago. She wishes for him to be alongside of her on Namek. With a pause, Porunga explains that he cannot grant this wish. It's beyond his power. Trunks died in a different timeline. Only the Dragon Balls from the era he currently belongs to can bring him back. She must state another wish. While the news of her son's passing hits hard, she wants Trunks to know how sorry she is. It was her stupid idea in the first place to send him back to the past. Dende moves forward to comfort her. They still have 3 wishes, so not all is lost. Maybe they can figure something out. Who appreciates the kindness, but she's prepared herself for this eventuality. She questions if the dragon still has limits regarding how long a person's been dead, and his ability to bring him back. Another thing she needn't worry herself with. Since he's been upgraded, Porunga no longer has any such restriction. Though as eternal beings do, Porunga begins to grow impatient as he growls that she's ready to finally speak her wishes.
Gohan,
With
nice.
that, she has her first. She would
Which,
like him to undo
Gohan
something
is your
that happened
favorite? From
several
which
years
arc?
ago in the past. Although this information is hidden from the reader,
I like
this is a
Gohan in
request
the
he can
Frieza saga.
grant. She can consider it done. So just like that,
When he fought,
Bulma's first wish was granted by Porunga.
Second form Frieza, when they first
Whatever
arrived
the
on
wish
Namek.
may have been, Earth still lies in ruins. Before a pair of boots thud on the ground,
was,
a
pretty
voice
confident.
wonders aloud what just happened. He remembers this place. It's where he was before. He's back on Earth. But how? How could
Oh,
this
by the way,
possibly be?
Gohan comes back to life.
Future Gohan
your
has
boy.
been brought back to life. With the wheels turning to get Trunks' future back to its once peaceful state, the question remains whether Bulma wished everybody back killed by the androids, or for some reason just Gohan. As she has 2 wishes remaining, what else can she do to undo the horrors that have been done? And even if she does, is Cell still lurking around our world, leaving our hero, or heroes, essentially dead in the water once more? After making her first wish, the dragon clarifies exactly what it was. As I think Porunga can't bring back multiple people at once, only Gohan has been brought back to life. Since his body was in a state of advanced decomposition, he's given him the one he had in Otherworld. While this seemingly doesn't tell us much, it alludes to our hero getting to keep his body after falling to the androids. This means it's very possible he's gotten the opportunity to become stronger. We can speculate as much as we want, but Porunga isn't so patient. He demands Bulma now state her second wish. Being as hard-headed as she is, her focus is on those around her rather than the magical serpent floating above. She knows that Gohan must feel so lost right now. It's been 18 years since he died, so one of her next 2 wishes needs for her to be teleported back to Earth. First, she knows she has to choose her next wish carefully because the Earth doesn't have Dragon Balls anymore. Something Mori is sure she needn't worry about. Dende will come back with her. That way, her planet will have a new guardian as well as the Dragon Balls. But is the Grand Elder sure? Don't they need Dende here on New Namek? He reasons that Bulma and her friends saved them all from Frieza. It's the least they can do to express their gratitude towards them all. And being as noble as he is, Dende himself pipes up and admits it'd be a great pleasure to be allowed to become their new guardian. Our scientist doesn't know what to say. She thanks them for how awesome they are. If the Earth can get new Dragon Balls, it'll be a complete game changer. Hollering out to know if Porunga's ready. Here's her second wish. Again, what exactly she wishes for is hidden from the reader. He bellows out to the Earthling, it can be done. With Gohan, still trying to figure everything out, he wonders how he is brought back to life. The Earth doesn't have Dragon Balls anymore since Piccolo and Kami died. So it must be the Namekian Balls. Why didn't he think of that sooner? Walking around, he tries to gather just how many years have passed since he died. Apparently, he hasn't been keeping track while doing whatever he's been doing. The only thing that makes sense in the moment is to find Trunks and Bulma. Trying to sense him out. Naturally, Trunks is in the afterlife of another timeline. Something Gohan has no way of knowing. But the life signals on the planet, he can barely feel anything. It seems like there are only a few Earthlings still alive. Those androids! There's no doubt that those two monsters are the ones behind all this disaster and desolation. Facing such dire straits, Trunks and Bulma must have fled the Earth to get help from the Namekians. That must be why he can't sense their energies. However, there is something he does sense. There's an enormous power close to the planet. It's his dad's ki. There's also Piccolo and Vegeta's, and even Frieza's. Well, that's impossible. Piccolo became the Guardian of Hell, so that prevents him from coming back to life. And with the heart virus, Goku shouldn't be able to be wished back either. So what does this mean? Going back to Gohan's comments about Piccolo becoming the Guardian of Hell, this is something that happens in Dragon Ball GT. He chooses to perish with the Earth and basically ends up being Hiffle Batman. But in this story, it can only confirm that there have been things happening with the Z-Fighters off-screen since falling to the androids. What kind of training, if any, have they done? What kind of adventures have they gotten into? Coming back like the cancer he is in this tale, Cell finds himself trekking through space, blowing up planets and other celestial bodies for no reason but to cure his boredom. He scoffs in loathful frustration that this entire solar system is filled with nothing but pathetic civilizations and unworthy warriors, each one more disappointing than the last. Something he hasn't done yet, though. How about he destroy everything that remains in the system once and for all? When he too senses a distant energy, this key, it's impossible. If he's not mistaken, it's coming from
Yes, I have.
Earth.
I watched it on TV
This
when I
may
was
be his opportunity to finally have some fun.
a kid back in the days. How about you? Have you watched the whole series?
As he quickly makes his way back, Gohan still has no idea what's going on. All he knows is that he senses a being that contains the same key signatures as his family and friends, who he knows for a fact are still in Otherworld, and now it's speeding towards him. When Bulma and Dende teleport in, running over to our long-lost friend, the trio couldn't be happier to be reunited. As Dende and Gohan haven't seen each other since they were small children,
Who's your favorite
they almost have to
GT villain?
reintroduce themselves to be recognized. Bulma stammers with tears in her eyes that she's so happy to see him, then explains that Dende came back with her to take over as Guardian. The Saiyan assures his friends that he's happy to see them too. He figured that was the reason he came back to life in the first place, but he never would have imagined that Dende would be coming back with her. But she needs to tell him what's happened.
I like
to the
Super
Earth.
17.
The world is in utter ruins.
I wish they did a little
Was
bit
it
more
the androids
with
that
him?
exterminated almost
They
all
just
the
killed him
life
off in,
here.
like, one
What's been
episode.
going on in his absence? Lowering her head.
Baby
So much has
Vegeta.
happened over the last couple
I
decades.
didn't really like
she
him.
really doesn't know where to begin. Gohan
And then
assumed as much.
the dragons
Near
were
the
pretty
planet,
cool.
He's sensing
The
an
shadow
incredible
dragons.
key, nearly identical to all of their
Omega
dead
Shenron, he was
friends.
OP.
As well as Frieza. He has a bad feeling about this. Does she have any idea who it could be?
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was pretty cool.
That's when the Namekian also takes notice of it. He can feel Piccolo and Frieza's energy radiating from it. What an absolutely crushing power! Bulma barks out that it's Cell. It must be that atrocious cockroach. A Cell? Who or what is that? She informs Gohan that he's a monster created by Dr. Jiro's
Yeah, I like
computer.
Super Saiyan
He's
4 as well.
compromised of their friend's cells and DNA. That's why he's sensing those familiar energies. He showed up on Earth about 10 years ago. His goal was to absorb 17 and 18 to obtain his
I can
perfect
get Baby
form.
as a raider.
Bulma had to leave the Earth because he was hunting humans
Oh,
to
face
consume
him
their
as a
life
raider.
force.
Well, sticker on, you might see it.
This confirms our hero's worst fear. It It'll never stop. Another monster from that damn Jiro. It wasn't even the androids. It was Cell who wiped out most of humanity. Given Bulma has been off planet since becoming aware of this new threat, she wonders aloud if they think that he managed to absorb the androids. A reality that is very well possible. His power is impressive. With a likely battle approaching, the question then must be asked where Trunks is. Did he not go with her to Namek? If not, where is he? Hiding her emotions. A few years after Gohan died, the scientist finished her time machine. Trunks managed to do a two-way trip to the past and give Goku the medicine he needed, as well as warn everyone about 17 and 18. But on his second trip to help their friends in the past, he just never came back. She asked Porunga to bring him here, but was told that it was impossible because he died in another timeline. This most recent tragedy setting in. All the Saiyan can do is apologize. But optimistic, she still holds out hope that she'll be able to save him. She thinks she might have a way. Detracting from this to return to the situation at hand, Gohan states for now she and Dende should take cover.
They use too much power
But
as a
why?
Super Saiyan 4,
What's
that's
suddenly
why.
the matter? Of course, not being able to sense energy.
They did that Big Bang
So she's
Kamehameha
enlightened that Cell
times
is speeding
100, I
towards
think.
the Earth as they speak, and fast.
And they ran out of power.
But what? Cell is coming back? But maybe it doesn't matter. Unlike
they're
Vegeta,
about to.
he was able to keep his body in Otherworld, per Porunga. So he must have gotten all sorts of stronger while he was there. He
Plus
can be
plot
so for
armor,
sure, right?
You wanted Goku to win, so
Hesitating to answer
They
this.
made him win
the
with the
truth
spirit
is, he
bomb.
has no idea. It's been a while since he trained with his dad or Piccolo. Causing the scientist's blood to run cold. She cries out and pouts that it can't be! Porunga just gave her 30s back! She doesn't want to die already! Revealing her second wish before having the dragon take her back here. Which is about as vain as her DBBL wish in the superhero movie. As the pair take off from the soon-to-be battlefield, she screams out to Gohan that she just brought him back to
I don't
life.
know if you wanted to
He
say the
better
Boo
not die
saga, but
again.
yeah, I watched all the sagas. I watched basically everything Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z.
Though not
Dragon
choosing
Ball
the
GT,
best
Dragon
place
Ball
to spectate
Super.
From,
Now we're just
Cell's
watching
here.
some fan mangas. This is fun. I'm a big Dragon Ball fan since I
Taking
was
in
a
the
kid.
sight before him. The biodroid cackles. Would you look at that? Seems like he wasn't wrong after all. It really is Gohan. This is quite the surprise. His data tells him that he died fighting the androids a long time ago. Where has he been hiding all these years? Although he likely already knows it in his heart, Dende wants to confirm with Bulma if that is Cell or not. And she believes it is, without a doubt. But his
Alright, you
appearance
found the
has
next match.
changed. He's a bit less hideous than
Beginning
before.
about
Does that mean he's obtained his
minute or
perfect
so?
form? Who smirks that he thought Gohan would be a little more talkative. Maybe he's simply too terrified to be up against the perfect being. Moving in. Gohan questions. Perfect, huh? That must mean he managed to absorb androids 17 and 18. Which is indeed what happened. Those two androids are merely tools built to help him attain his perfection. Unexpectedly, Gohan scoffs that he supposes it could be considered a good thing that he's absorbed those two monsters. That means when he gets rid of him,
Level
the world
48.
will also be rid of all of Jiro's horrors, and it'll know stunning the villain. This comment only causes him to bellow out with that arrogant laughter we've all become accustomed to. He chortles, "Get rid of me." He has to admit, Gohan here has a great sense of humor. Does he realize how absurd his words sound? The same warrior who is
Here's a
powerless
little
against
something
17 and 18. Does he really think he can hold his own against him?
Here's a little
Perfection
something
incarnate.
for you.
But then again, the Saiyan's
Here's a
presence
little
here is almost a
something
blessing.
for you.
Since he got this perfect body,
Here's a
he's
little
barely had the
something
chance
for
to
you.
entertain himself. He better try to not
Here's
disappoint
a
him in
little
this battle.
something for you. Here's a little something for you. Here's a little something for you. Here's a little something for you.
The guys wish me luck.
Can you hear me?
Flying Nimbus!
Well, unfortunately, that guy
I've set a
needed my
super
luck.
time machine, as
Got
well as a
KO.
crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. I've arrived.
At last. You be careful too, okay? Stay calm. Stay calm.
Go slow.
Can't escape. Bro, I don't understand how this guy came right to me.
This is the bullshit we gotta deal with when we play this game. This guy has key sense level 1.
Calm yourself, Broly.
I don't know what developers are thinking, bro. This guy does not know how to use presets. Broly's a literally he's literally retarded, bro.
Don't worry. I won't kill you just
Stealth mode time.
Why is this guy camping my body? What did I do? What did I do to you, brother?
Phew.
Look, I'm saving.
Shine.
I owe you one. Flying Nimbus! Excellent.
Right out of there.
No.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. That's a new power key. Place it now.
Found that out. Kind of risky.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
I'm gonna have to go with the OG Broly over Super Broly. How about you? Because the original Broly, he was a menace. Like, if you think about, like, even he said his attitude, he's a devil, right? He's a menace. So that's why I like the old school Broly. He's like Brock Lesnar.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits.
Flying
Think
Nimbus!
before rushing in.
Who's your favorite Broly? Super Broly's too soft, man.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
But Super Broly has a personality. Z Broly has more personality. He's just Kakarot, Kakarot, Kakarot. And I'm dead. Don't be on my way.
Here's a little something for you.
Awesome stuff.
Bad. Somebody's
Everyone's down. Only 2
Exercise
people are left.
extreme caution if you're going to help them. An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. A super transfer is headed your way. Take it now.
A little too late, Trunks.
The startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now. I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
2 people left. Should get my rated match either next match or the following one.
The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? The startup system's under attack.
You gotta beat it!
It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to.
Jeez.
Yeah, I agree with you, brother.
Kaioken!
In Dragon Ball Super, they turned Kale into like a bootleg Broly in the Tournament of Power. Do you remember? What I wish they would have done is, I wish that when Kale went berserk and she took on that Broly form, Vegeta should have yelled out Kakarot, and she should have like looked and said Kakarot, and she should have started screaming out Kakarot. It would have been a perfect payoff or homage to Z Broly if Kale started yelling Kakarot, because she did say Goku, like she went crazy. She got Goku, but if she said Kakarot, it would have been a lot better. But at the end of the Dragon Ball Super Broly, remember Goku told Broly to call him Kakarot instead of Goku, right? And Frieza wants to get Broly back under his control. So you never know if somehow there's like a part 2 where Frieza gets control of Broly. He goes mad. He starts the whole Kakarot thing. They have to bring it into Super somehow. Broly has to start going crazy and start saying Kakarot. That's just my my wishes.
Here's a little something for you. You've got all 7 Dragon Balls.
Well, this guy's
Summon
trolling.
Shenron at the altar.
He wants them to fight.
Now, state your wish. I shall consider it done.
It's do or die.
Oh, that's like half your health.
I'm the devil himself.
It's like 25% of your health. That was gone. Right before it got cooked.
A monster! No. The startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light.
Kaioken!
Flying Nimbus!
He's gonna let you go.
Step forward. I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
He's a dick if he doesn't let you go.
Here's a little something for you.
This guy is crazy, bro.
If you'd only chosen death, you could have avoided more suffering. The end is nigh!
Yeah, that's true. But you never know what the writers can come up with, right?
Because if you remember at the end of the movie, Frieza said he was gonna get Broly back. So you never know. Somehow they come up with a new device to put over his head, or if they come up with the whole tiara thing, like they did in the original Broly movie.
You never know. Well, we got Black Frieza to worry about. Broly's on our side now. And now he's training on the heads of that. Wonder what he's gonna write. We got Beast Gohan.
So there's the
Ultra
Super
Instinct
Saiyan.
Goku.
It's actually the first time I've seen it with my own eyes.
what's
Your
it called?
power
Ultra
multiplied
Vegito?
considerably.
Or Vegeta.
It seems like you've improved with time.
Ultra Ego. Vegeta.
Come now, Gohan. Show me the reach
Or
of your
Piccolo.
strength.
We still have Granola. And we have the. So here's a tournament of Power 2. Our team stack.
The fight beginning. Dende can barely keep up with him at this speed. Something he didn't need to tell Bulma.
Already on the back foot.
Yeah, okay.
You're still way too weak, Gohan.
Smashing Gohan into the ruins of the city. Cell calls for Gohan to show himself. Don't tell him he's already run out of steam. It's only the beginning and he's just starting to have fun. Calmly emerging. Cell touches down to hear himself talk some more. He commends his opponent for surviving this little warm-up. With this perfect body, no one has been able to last more than a few seconds. Aside from that statement proving how important context is, he's nevertheless happy that Gohan is exceeding his expectations. Thinking, our hero knows he's become very sloppy in his abilities. He's lost the reflexes that are key to being a great warrior. Cell must have only used a fraction of his power just now. The situation could turn sour if he doesn't get his instincts back soon. He's also getting used to this earthly body again. Another world, it was much more durable and drains much slower. Continuing, Cell announces that his foe's presence here finally offers the chance to test his perfect body's full power. He hopes he's ready to be utterly terrified. Now possibly at his max, all of our heroes look on in awe. Saying another thing that doesn't need to be said, Dende clamors that he's never felt such power before. With Bulma inquiring if that means Gohan is. But the truth is, Cell is much stronger. The villain cackles for Gohan to be honored. He's the first to witness his strength in its entirety. Unsure what to say, Cell only hopes his adversary doesn't die too quickly. kicking Gohan around like a ragdoll. Cell continues to pat himself on the back, commenting that his max power is quite astonishing, isn't it? But not losing his resolve, Gohan taunts that he thought Cell said the warm-up was over. Only annoying him, the monster chirps that even in his pitiful state, the Earthling insists on being arrogant. Pathetic vermin! They'll be sure to give him a slow and painful death. Gohan reveals that he himself made a mistake. He gravely overestimated Cell. Gohan grins as Cell's perfect body is so fragile.
What?
Guys, we go next match.
With the tables taking a sudden turn, just what kind of training did Gohan do to obtain this kind of power in only his normal Super Saiyan form? Will this finally be the end of this nightmare of the future timeline? Or is it merely another devious...
Do I think Jiren will become as strong as Broly?
Trunks, I've
Stronger
set a
than Broly?
super time machine, as
Oh,
well as a
good
crate
question.
of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them
That's
in the
a very
right
good
spots.
question. I don't know. I think
help me.
they would write Jiren
You found a power key.
stronger
Go
than he
for
was
it.
in the Tournament of Power, because he's gonna get
Help me.
he's gonna be more friendly with his team, more of a team player. So if he goes out and he becomes like the leader of the Pride Troopers for real, remember, Toppo is the god of destruction now.
Thanks.
So Jiren might actually lead the team properly, and with that become stronger. But at the same time, Broly's training with Whis, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan,
Great. You know what to do with that key.
and he has unlimited power when he gets mad, right? You never know. By the way, I hope we see
Flying Nimbus!
I hope we see Jiren and those other guys again. Like, I hope there's a Tournament of Power too.
Hey, great. You found another power key. Use it quick. Great.
Broly can
You know
unlock
what to do with that
Super
key.
Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue.
Hey,
Probably
great.
Ultra Instinct
You
too,
found
right?
another power key. Use it quick.
You can go Super Saiyan 3. Yeah, you're right. Probably Broly is stronger than Jiren and has more potential, in my opinion, because of his Saiyan blood.
Where is everyone? Where is everyone?
An ally needs your help. Know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Thanks!
We need to plant that
Ally
EQ
down.
quick.
If you intend to
Oh, damn
rescue
it.
them, watch out for
Flying
enemies.
Nimbus!
You don't want to fight Frieza at level 3.
Here comes
the pain! Bastard!
So we'll try to plant the key real quick.
If there's a second tournament of power, I don't think our universe would win. Another universe has to win, and there has to be like a story towards it. And I think it'd be kind of like dumb to make us win twice.
I apologize.
There has to be like a twist towards it.
I owe you one. Stay calm. Stay calm. Bastard!
Bro, I just came back alive.
Oh man. Flying Nimbus!
It's a good thing I had that sensu. Dude, we need to see one more Dragon Ball, and that guy has one. There's nothing much I can do. I don't have no Dragon Change. I have one stun.
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer. The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you
I don't know
can,
why
but
everyone
retreat
else
if
isn't
you need
fighting.
to. Got it?
I have no Dragon Change. Why can't I do that?
You've got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shinron at the altar. I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
This guy's about to summon. And then he can go for the supplies. If you could choose one, who would you train under? What's my options?
Now, state your
You
wish.
still have a full team, so if you
I
just
shall
raise the time
grant you
machine,
any, it
try to
shall
fight him.
be done. I will grant your wish.
The startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light.
Fuck! Why you guys have to fight in front of me, bro? The team better kill him. 38 seconds.
I owe you one. The escape time machine.
Why is someone leaving, bro? Did you see we're trying to jump this guy?
The escape time machine is back. Whenever you have a beacon, you can call it again. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there. The escape time machine is back. Whenever you have a beacon, you can call it again.
We took too long to plant that EQ.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Yo, what's up, Mac? How you doing?
You missed it. We just got killed.
You're no match
It took
for
too long
me.
to find that EQ. Then we started camping E, killed 2 people, and then we lost. And that one person wouldn't give up the Dragon Ball.
This game, sell us playing on our heroes.
How you doing tonight? It's already 5, so I should get more than that.
Oh, obviously train on the bears. Learn the Hakai. It's over for everyone. Who would you train under? And that's a serious answer. Train on the bears, learn the Hakai. Because Vegeta learned the Hakai. And so did Goku. In the manga. He Hakai'd Zamasu. So I would definitely get bears.
It'll be the toughest though, but that still would.
Showing what his training in Otherworld has resulted in, Cell finds himself in the dirt, only able to witness firsthand the power before him. Standing, we're met with an irony that neither of these iterations would ever know. As we saw in the panels before, Cell has lost the ability to use his left arm, the exact same thing he would do to Gohan in the original story. However, the show of resolve doesn't last long for the villain as he again falls to a knee. Instead of spouting off about some secret trump card, or spitting out a cocky quip of him using only a portion of his strength, the bioandroid curses that this is impossible. How? How could he have such tremendous power? Instead, it's Gohan with a show of confidence. He chirps at his foe if that's his full power. He stands no chance here. It's over.
Shut up!
Coming to a surprise to the both of them, even though it's second nature to the viewer to know that Cell can regenerate. This being Gohan's first encounter with the Fiend, and Cell himself never facing a challenge so great that he needed to even try. He stands in amazement at his own ability, even having to ask himself if he just regenerated. It's like he did so out of mere instinct. The Saiyan comments that Cell seems surprised that he possesses the same ability as Piccolo, so it is true that he's never faced someone who is able to do enough damage to find out. But after that, even more so than before, he's on the verge of exhaustion. He might have 2 arms again, but he's in a far worse position than if he had just kept it broken off. And just like his alternate self from the past, the one who faced a young, enraged Gohan, at least from the original story, Cell felt something for the first time in his existence. Fear. He screams no! How can it be? His data was clear. By obtaining his perfect body, he should have become invincible. No mere mortal anywhere in the universe, let alone this devastated rock, should have a warrior who can come anywhere near his power. Slowly stepping closer to him, Gohan informs that the data Cell has isn't wrong. Gohan did get killed by androids 17 and 18. He had the privilege of keeping his body in the other world. And even if the bioandroid is able to somehow go back in time,
Ultra
say,
Instinct
10 years
or
ago,
Ultra
he's still
Ego
trained alongside of his
Vegeta.
father as well as Piccolo, neither of which he would last even a second against. Flashing back, the day Gohan died, he was treated to this sight firsthand. Yamcha explained to him that his dad surpassed the Super Saiyan state. He can now use a form that he calls Super Saiyan 2. And for Piccolo, he's been using
if you
the
think
full
about it,
potential of the
Gohan,
Namekians that they're
right?
calling
He beat
Ultimate
Ultra
Namekian,
Instinct Goku.
though he himself seemed
So
reluctant to give it a
Gohan's
proper
beast
name.
form is better than
And just to
Ultra
clarify,
Instinct.
if we zoom in, it does not look
But
like this
Vegeta's
is
form
Piccolo or
isn't that.
anything.
It's good, but isn't
Krillin
that
tells how
good.
they've all
It
made
has
some
its drawbacks as well.
progress since they died. But those two are simply geniuses. There hasn't been a single day where they haven't trained their hearts out. Which is why King Kai doesn't want them on his planet anymore. This latest
really
blow
don't like
driving the fear
Gohan's
all the
beast form.
further into Cell.
It's ridiculous.
Gohan may have had to regain his fighting instincts in this battle. Just so he knows, he didn't even have to use his full power against him. What Cell considers this almighty
form is like a
god
cheat
level
code,
of
like-
stolen perfection is nothing more than a single step to the Saiyan himself. One that he passed long ago.
What we found in the match.
And now
Shouldn't be
horrified
about
Cell screeches for his adversary to silence himself. He's nothing more than an insect, an insolent pest. He is Cell,
Level
the
16,
ultimate
please.
being of the
We
universe.
should get a bit.
won't lose against you!
Spectating. Even from so far away, Dende and Bulma can see the cell is now enormous. What happened to him? The former reasons, and senses, that he must have boosted his power. But what? That's bad news for Gohan, isn't it? However, it's quite the opposite. Cell's brute strength reduces his speed. He's no match for Gohan now. Actually, he's all but assured that he won't even touch him.
I made you a promise, didn't I? I said you would experience a dread like no other. What the? No, wait! You must die by my hand!
If you play good, we'll win.
Can you hear me? Flying Nimbus! Trunks! I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Erase your bomb of
Oh no! Thanks.
Dragon Ball the Breakers? Still alive, man. Hop on.
Let's pay them a visit.
Is anyone out there? What is this place?
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Thanks.
Flying Nimbus!
You only got one key.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
So you got two.
What is this place?
Objective is to open boxes, find the power keys, plant the keys, and set the time machine and escape. Or we kill the raider. So basically the objective is to escape, summon the time machine, or kill the raider, which is a bad guy. Or if the raider wins by destroying the time machine, we can escape by the escape time machine, but it doesn't count as a win.
Pick on. Pick on.
Let's go! Holy hell.
Back up. Can't eat my sensu being in a leaf, but
That's a new power.
it's right there.
Place it now.
If I ate the sensu and I came back to life and he killed me, I would have got eliminated.
Break.
This is really cool. I'm about to get killed.
Lie down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. Prepare yourself! Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick!
I'm gonna watch the match. So everyone gets killed.
Don't thanks.
Great! You know what to do with that key.
They found all the keys. And this Frieza hasn't killed no one else.
Somebody's down!
No, I jinxed it.
Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
We might
The
not see where
startup
the body
system
is.
for the super time machine is ready. Head there now. The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? The startup
Yes,
system's
made
under
it.
attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer. The startup system's destroyed. The escape time is
Man, this team is ruthless, bro.
You need to head for the beacon that's
What a waste.
indicated by a blue light. Assist the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there. The escape time machine is back. Whenever you have a beacon, you can call it
Yeah, I got
again.
KO with Mac. No one saved me.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
I don't know if you see at the bottom left it says withdraw. I'm gonna KO.
Team wasn't playing good at all.
The escape time machine is back. Whenever you have a beacon, you can call it again. An ally needs your help.
Oh man.
We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there. The escape time machine is back. Whenever you have a beacon, you can call it again. I apologize for the wait. Shall we begin?
Bro, that guy got
round
knocked
two?
out. One punch. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mac. PTM gamers. Let's see what happens to this guy.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out.
No.
In a strange
That's
twist,
spinning out,
Cell spats out Android 17.
Should get my.
He just threw him up. He's one of the androids who wreaked havoc on Earth. Bulma says to Dende, which explains the power drop. Cell is weaker than ever now. Who's still trying to gather himself. Looking down at what just happened. The transformation ensues before he has time to even process what's going on. Now that his enemy has lost so much power, Gohan decides that he's seen enough. The reign of terror brought on by Jiro and his abominations is over. The Saiyan vows that he will crush Cell once and for all.
Never!
Beelining it towards space, Gohan shouts after the coward for trying to run away. But the villain's plan is that once he gets off the planet, he'll blow this world to pieces with Gohan on it. A little ill thought given he can still regenerate in the worst case scenario, but he likely has no idea of the extreme extent of that ability in this timeline.
Yo, Mac, this manga is future Gohan
Seems it doesn't
as the
matter
hero
what
we
Cell's
knew.
planning. Gohan
He could
promises
be
he won't get away.
Dragon
and
Ball
today's
New
the
Hope
day
Part
he's
2
finally the one to die.
by Mondo Coop. So basically, this is a story when Cell he killed Gohan, and the only survivors left was Krillin and Goten. Krillin sacrificed himself, and now we're in part 2. We're in part 2 of the future arc. So we're gonna see that future Trunks, he came back, but he eventually died, right? Everyone, all the Z heroes died, and the only survivors was Krillin.
Unbeknownst to our hero, he would
And now
manage to
we're
take
going
Cell out
back
with one
into
final Kamehameha.
basically into the past,
Just a few years
to where
later, this time
Bulma sent future Trunks back, right? But he's dead now, so we're now back into that arc.
Almost.
It's kind of confusing. Hopefully, you
Given all
understand
the
what I'm trying
chaos
to
and
say.
suffering the android
So,
cost him,
future Trunks'
his family,
original
friends,
storyline,
the people of
he went
Earth.
to the
Gohan shoots
future.
17 a death stare as he
And then we
hisses
watched
that he
that
could have
story.
done
He
without
died.
seeing the android's face
Krillin
again. But
killed
this
Cell.
will be the last
So
time.
now we're
Who stands
back
up
into
to
the
say that
past.
he could say the
In
same about
Bulma's
him.
situation, she
Though
went to
given the
New Namek,
situation, he's grateful
wished
that he
for the Dragon
eradicated
Balls.
that monster.
She got the Dragon Balls and wished Gohan
The
back.
Saiyan scowls for
So
him to
future
keep his
Gohan's
gratitude.
alive
He's
now.
no better
So
than
now
that
we're watching that
creature he
story.
just blew into a
So in
million
the future,
pieces. The only reason
Cell's
17 is
alive in
still
that
alive
future. So
is
we're
because
watching
that
that now.
monster spit him
So
up
he
and
just
tried
killed
to
Cell.
flee.
And 17 is
However,
back now.
the former villain claims to be nothing like Cell. He was born a human here on Earth. He and his sister were
Hopefully you
forcibly
understand.
turned into killing machines by that crazy
Yeah,
old
next
man.
match.
Did Gohan know that? Also, he could exact revenge on Gohan's father. They never asked for such a life. Continuing a sob story, he admits that he felt Gohan's tremendous power from his blasts,
YouTuber's
punches, and
name is
kicks while
Mondo
stuck
Cool.
inside Cell. He won't
This
try
is
anything
going to be the
stupid.
mother
He only
of all
pleads to be
battles,
spared. His
one
only
unlike
wish is to live
any other.
peacefully on Earth. How dare he try to play the victim now and beg for mercy?
The Ginyu Force is ready for battle! Fight!
I'm already 7 after this. Mac, we're in the same match?
Fight! Ha! Aren't I an amazing
Yeah, I see.
captain? Can you hear me? Flying Nimbus! Trunks! I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. Flying Nimbus!
Got a power key right there.
You found a power key. Go slot it. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. That's a new power key. Place it now.
Alrighty. Now, it's time to play.
Thank you.
Gotta head to A and E.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. Flying Nimbus!
And now, for the finish!
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Great! You know what to do with that key.
sacrifice myself.
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done. Oh, damn you!
Got him.
You've got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shinron at the altar. The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
Are you here to save me?
Now, state your wish. Consider it done.
What's the big idea? Give me a freaking break. Stay calm. Stay calm. I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Get off! Thanks. Here comes the pain!
Ah!
Flying Nimbus! Oh man. No! Holy hell! This cannot be!
Level 4 got cooked.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing
Ah!
in. Flying Nimbus!
No! I hit the wrong button!
Okay, we got it. Bro, I be hitting the wrong button. But we got it, 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 we got it. R.I.P. Mac, bro. Sorry, I tried to come save you last second, dog.
I refuse to accept this!
Sorry, Mac. Tried to come save you last second.
He or his sister ever give mercy to any of the innocent women or children they massacred, just to entertain themselves.
Alright guys, I'll be right back.
With that power-up, the android notices Gohan's
GG's
boosted
back.
himself up to Super Saiyan 2. Who furthers that he warned 17 before he died, that he would never break humanity's will to live. And now, he will not take any risk concerning Earth's safety. Since he's come back to life, it's his responsibility to protect it. Now on his hands and knees begging to just be given a second chance to prove himself. Gohan barks for him to be silent. He will never forgive him for all the pain that he's caused. Humanity will rebuild itself and finally live in a peaceful world. Somewhere 17 and his sister don't belong. With that, it's really over now. Prompting Dende and Bulma to sprint out from the shadows. Giving the pair a familiar salute, he shouts to them his location with the danger out of the way. Not only is Cell gone, but the androids too. He's done it. Forming tears in her eyes. After all of these years of suffering, they're finally free. She knew that she could count on him. He saved them all. And mentioning a good point, it's only due to Bulma's unwavering determination. This victory is as much on her as it is on him. She was the planet's final hope and worked relentlessly to locate New Namek. Ergo, naturally, their Namekian friends were also instrumental in making this happen. At least in reference to herself. Bulma's glad that he mentioned that. She's not the type to pat herself on the back, but she thinks they can all agree that this time, she did save the Earth. Even the universe. She had total faith in Gohan to take care of the fighting stuff. That's why she resurrected him in particular. Though the Saiyan coyly laughs us off. He has to mention that, speaking of which, he's surprised that she didn't bring back Vegeta. She could have with the Namekian Dragon Balls, right? Why did she ask to look young again instead? Screaming like she does, and given Dende obliviously called her old looking only minutes prior back on Namek. She questions if they have any idea what it's like to grow old. No, they don't. Gohan died at like age 23 and didn't age in Otherworld. And Dende can live for literal centuries without getting a single wrinkle. No way in heck should let Vegeta see her as a 65-year-old grandma. She'd rather die. But of course she thought about him. Although, she knew darn well that he wouldn't be keeping his body in Otherworld. To bring him back was way too risky. He's an idiot. Knowing him, he would have just rushed headfirst against Cell. And for what? Either way, Dende will make them a new set of Dragon Balls, so everything will be reset eventually. News that comes to the surprise of Gohan. He questions Dende how that's possible. Did he bring a set from New Namek or something? Which isn't exactly how it works. What he'll try to do is reactivate the original balls from here on Earth. For that, they'll need the Dragon model statue created by the previous Guardian. They have any idea where it might be. And the natural thought is that it must be on Kami's lookout. There isn't anywhere else it could be. First, they need to get there. Bulma only hopes that the lookout wasn't destroyed by the androids or Cell. And she doesn't want to be carried all the way there. So she suggests that they get on her plane. Moments later, with the opportunity just to sit back and relax, Dende was able to heal Gohan from the battle. Thanking him, he mentions that it's also really awesome that he's going to become the new Guardian of Earth. Who returns the gratitude. It'll be an honor for him, actually. Although, he can only reactivate the Dragon Balls if the Dragon model still has some magic from the previous Guardian within it. Of course, this is quite the shock to our heroes. Bulma questions what'll happen if there's no more magic left in the Shenron model. Piccolo and Kami died more than 30 years ago. Quelling her concerns, the Namekian assures that she has no need to worry. If that is the case, he'll create new ones. The only caveat is that they will need to wait a full year to make use of them. That's the only way he can make them more powerful than the previous. After disembarking from the aircraft that he, Bulma, and Dende were on, Gohan now finds himself at his own memorial. Well, not just his own, but the gravesite that also contains Grandpa Ox and Goku himself. In the background, we see an old house that we should be relatively familiar with by now. Either way, that wasn't the main thing he left the others to see. Now in front of the house itself. It's been so long since he's been to this place. As he approaches, he knew it. He knows that key. Letting himself in. A shotgun-wielding Chi-Chi commands the thug to stay right where he is. It's been a long time since thieves came near here. The last ones ended up filled with holes. But wait! It's him! It's Gohan! But Gohan? Her son relaxes his face and admits it really is. He's finally home. Dashing over to him, she sobs that she missed him so much. He expresses that he missed her too. But how is this possible? She buried him herself 18 years ago. Gohan pleads for her forgiveness for abandoning her for so long. He's sorry. She chides for him not to talk such nonsense. All of that doesn't matter anymore. Just like her old self, she's sure that he's starving, who actually wouldn't mind a nice little meal. For the first time in years, Chi-Chi gets to cook her only son his favorite dishes. Also,
easiest for her
his
to beat
clothes are
is
all
Cell,
torn.
in my
He should
opinion.
change them. He'll find his old outfits as well as his father's in his room. The meal
Cell,
will be ready within
level
an
2 or
hour.
level 3, it's easy
As
to
the
beat.
young man thanks his mother.
Frieza, level 2, easy to beat, and same with Majin Buu.
The sun sets on this
I don't
monumental
know
day.
too much about the Gammas,
Scarfy down dinner.
how you
Gohan
defeat them.
dictates
The
now
Ginyu
that
Force
17
is
Stellar
basically you
deck,
have to
the
get
world will finally
Captain
be able to
Ginyu
live
to
in
kill
peace.
to win the
When
game.
he arrived back in the living world,
Goku
he saw
back,
his
you can kill at level
grandfather's name
2.
on the family grave.
And Broly,
Is it Cell or the cyborgs that caused
Super, I
this?
think you can kill at level 2.
Chi-Chi explains that
I don't
she
know
heard of
about.
Cell on the survivors
I think
radio
level 2
frequency.
Broly
But the
Z
Mount
you can
Hausu
kill at
area
level
is
2 as
really
well, right?
isolated. Apart from a few looters, no one has been here. His grandfather passed
I
away
think
a
only
few
the
years
Ginyu
ago.
Force you need to get to
Gohan's death
level
hurt him
4
the
to kill.
most. He never really got over it.
Captain
He
Ginyu
would be
and
so
Vegeta
proud
you
to know
need to
that
kill
he
level
was
3.
the one who freed everybody from the cyborgs in Cell. Anyway,
So
he's
anyone
been
with an
quite
easy
busy
level
for his
2.
first day back
How about
on
you?
Earth.
Who's
She wants to hear
your
all
favorite
about
raider
his
to kill?
18 years in the other world. What did he do during all this time? And it would take a long time to explain, but he'll make it short. He spent 8 years training with his dad and Piccolo. Then, thanks to Kaio-sama, he had the chance to study for the next 10 years with some great scientists. And, really? Shockingly, not about the studying part, but he was with Goku? How is he doing? He's fine. It won't surprise her to know that he spends most of his time training. Besides that, he misses her very much. He doesn't think a day went by without him talking about her cooking. Who swoons over the thought that even after all this time, her Goku still thinks about her. She supposes that just like Gohan, he hasn't aged in heaven either. Of course, Chi-Chi isn't well versed on the nuances regarding heaven, Hiffle, otherworld, etc. She continues to fawn that he must still be as young and handsome as she remembers, while she herself has become a wrinkled granny. It isn't fair. Looking towards the camera, Gohan chuckles to himself that he thinks it's still a bit too early to tell her about Bulma getting her 30s back via the Namekian Dragon Balls. Arranging the second course, the proud mother is happy to see that he still has the same appetite. As she stated before, she's cooked all of his favorite dishes. He deserves it. Thanking her, Gohan chortles that she really is the best cook in the whole world. When the question is brought up, Chi-Chi says aloud,
Yeah,
"Come to think of
to
it,
kill
he
the
never
Ginyu
told her
Force,
what
you're right.
Bulma's last wish was.
A couple
Suppose she wants
Kamehamehas
to bring
and
Vegeta back to
Raccoon's
life,
dead.
right? But, not really. She asked Porunga to give her her 30s back. For the first time in 31 years, the sun rises on a world at peace. Although she knows he has to help the survivors, Chi-Chi wants her son to promise that he will come back soon. And she has nothing to worry about. He'll come back as often as possible. Before she humorously scowls for him to not forget to tell Bulma that she needs to find a way to get her younger too. She can't be the only one of the group who stays old. Stuttering a little, they'll tell her, bidding her goodbye for now. Dashing into the horizon, he can sense that the survivors are all so scattered. It'll take time to help them all. He hopes that Dende will be able to give them new Dragon Balls in order to repair all the atrocities committed by the cyborgs in Cell. Speaking of which, he's almost at Korin's tower. Recreating a familiar scene from another timeline. Gohan catches up with his friends, offering a little bit of small talk before hopping to it. Bulma questions how Chi-Chi's doing. Who's well, all thanks to Bulma's efforts that allowed him to return to life. By the way, she would like her to find a way for her to get younger too. Ironically, though not too surprisingly given it is Bulma, she already has an idea, but she'll need a new lab before she can get started. Dende grimaces that in the future, it would be better not to use the Dragon Balls for such wishes. Which, yeah, of course. Right, Bulma? Right, Bulma? Anyway, the new Guardian presents the model of Shenron. And he must say, this is a rather original design. It's the first time he's seen one of this kind. Bulma's fears were well founded. Before, when she was worried that the model would no longer
probably gonna play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot in the upcoming days.
So an immediate reactivation is going to be impossible. Nevertheless,
I'm just trying to see when
the dragon isn't nothing.
this rank finishes,
we'll be able to create the original
or maybe October
Dragon
1st.
Huh?
I'll play
the
a few
original
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot during the
What does
day
he mean by that?
when I get off work or when I'm
He
free.
elaborates that these are
and
also
then play
known as the
Breakers in the
ancestral
nighttime.
Dragon Balls. Their creation was only possible thanks to the magic formula
I still have some
transmitted by the
DLC to play,
creators
but
to
I
the
never
ancient
streamed that game,
Namekians
so I'm
during
probably gonna
time
play the game
immemorial.
brand new, like
Their
create
powers are
a
described
new
as
game
unequaled in the
and then
Namek
stream it
legends. No great
all the
elders
DLCs.
managed to recreate them for thousands
Dragon
of
Ball Kakarot.
years, but he himself possesses this power, which is why Elder Mori wanted to send him to Earth with her. For it'll take a greater power than even Porunga to restore this planet and its inhabitants.
Either
We'll need an entire year to
Either
achieve
if
this.
rank
Although he
ends by
frames
the
this
end of
like
this
a
month or
disappointment, it's actually crazy
October 1st.
impressive. It even
I
causes
just wanna
Bulma to
finish
spout
up
out that he's the real
this
genius.
month playing Breakers.
The scientist
before I switch
announces
to
that she's
something
going to
else.
see if Capsule Corp is still standing and get some materials to help the survivors. Gohan excitedly adds that they'll take advantage of this year. They'll gather the survivors and start rebuilding the world. Touching down in the remains of what is possibly West City, Gohan is glad to see that Yajirobe has survived all these years. He understands that it's thanks to him that all these people are still alive. He's a true hero. He explains to Goku's son that it was Korin's last wish. He wanted him to take care of the survivors so humanity could continue. He tried his best. Anyway, Gohan must have become an incredible warrior if he managed to get rid of that butt-munch Cell. Peeking over his shoulder is a middle-aged Mr. Satan. He boasts that he was a great warrior himself in his youth. He should have even participated in the World Championships, but before the arrival of the cyborgs. This brings up a couple things about Mr. Satan. If Goku and Piccolo was the championship bout of the 23rd World Tournament, and the 25th World Tournament of the normal timeline was Android 18 and Mr. Satan, this means either in this timeline, something stopped the 24th Budokai from happening, or something led to Mr. Satan not entering like he normally would have. Further, or Trunks' arrival in the past could have somehow messed all of everything up. It only took a few weeks for our friends to gather all the survivors on Earth. With a bright future on the horizon, the reconstruction of the world could begin. A little more than a year has passed since Gohan's victory over Cell.
You didn't upload your save data to the cloud?
Just reunited everyone at the lookout.
If you have that Nintendo Switch online,
he calls out to everybody
it
that he's
should have
glad to see
uploaded
them all.
your
It took a
save data
little longer than
automatically.
expected to make the original Dragon Balls, but they're finally gonna use them. But something is very different about these balls. Red? Red Dragon Balls? So these are the ancestral variation,
So why
the most
can't you
powerful
download-
ones Dende
Why
told
can't you
him
download
about.
it on your new Switch?
The truth is, a lot of knowledge has been lost after the Great Cataclysm on ancient Namek.
Maybe you should triple
Even
check.
if he himself has the gift of
Like,
creation,
triple check.
his capabilities are limited to one, and only one wish. But one thing is for sure, the power of these balls is immense.
Wish me
Let
luck,
the
guys.
carnival of terror begin. Give me the Dragon Balls.
What are those?
If you do not have them, then I have no need for them. Give me the Dragon Balls. You have my thanks. Give me the Dragon Balls. You have my
Did you have Kakarot on a different system? I'm just confused. Or did you always have it on Switch?
Where are the Dragon Balls?
Because I know I had Xenoverse on Switch, but I couldn't copy my save file to my PlayStation 5. Like there's no crossplay like that.
Where are the Dragon Balls?
If I had my save file on my PlayStation, I would have played Xenoverse as well, but I have it on my Switch.
Where are the Dragon Balls? Even if I had one, why would I give you one?
Yo, I hear this guy. Where is he? Okay, there he is. They found all the keys. It's not good. Damn it, you took my civilian.
Someone
Oh,
help
here's one
me!
right here.
Where are the Dragon Balls?
I don't have any.
Too late, homie. I cooked their level 3, so they had no chance to fight me. Yeah, they key run. Well, we didn't upgrade, but still got the W.
Hence, unlike the others, they're not linked to any dragon. It is a power that the Namekians themselves breathe into them. Once finished, this set of Dragon Balls will self-destruct. Only one wish? Meaning Chi-Chi won't be able to see
Right,
Goku
you're trying to
again.
upgrade,
He
man.
wasn't a victim of the cyborgs or
rank
Cell.
up.
Speaking of Chi-Chi, Gohan points out that
We didn't
she's
get
looking
no
as fine
points,
as
but,
ever. She regained her
my
youth
Raider
thanks
and
to
my
rejuvenating cream
and my,
invented by Bulma.
Survivor is both S3.
Postulating on how they should phrase their wish. Dende asks if it's to bring back the victims of the cyborgs in Cell, isn't it? And if Gohan remembers correctly,
Few more matches,
17
we should
said
get,
that he
Z1.
killed Dr. Gero himself, causing Chi-Chi
get
to
2 more
scoff that
wins.
there's no way they're bringing that crazy man back to life. Can they resurrect only people with a good heart? However, by making this wish, Dende doubts that Vegeta can also be brought back to life, something Chi-Chi forgot about, apologizing to Bulma. Picking his nose, Yajirobe doesn't really see what the problem is, prompting a heated response. Gohan then argues that when Vegeta died, he wasn't the same person as when they fought him on Earth. He doubts resurrection will be a problem. His father told him that before Vegeta arrived at the check-in station, Goku himself tried to negotiate with King Yama to allow him into heaven. However, he refused. But in return, he did agree not to send him to hell, and also not allow his soul to be purged or reincarnated. Therefore, he cannot legally be considered evil. He knows the subject well. He studied the laws of heaven and hell during his time dead. Solving the issue rather quickly. Sounds like Bulma's slam piece has more or less simply been in a dormant state or suspended animation these last few decades. Likely, Goku foresaw this day and wanted to give his rival a fighting chance to reclaim his old life. Now, Dende will get started. He warns everyone to back off just a bit. Udvavi Poroko Ngiza, Umruko Izase Nefi Hanefa. Summoning a dragon that looks an awful lot like Ultimate Shenron, the one who appears from the Black Star Dragon Balls in GT. Let's just hope this resemblance is only a coincidence.
Did you have your Raider match yet?
The dragon saying his dragon things. The time has come. After over 30 years of horror. In just under 2 years since the series began airing on this channel, he informs the Serpent of his wish. He wants him to bring back all the victims of the cyborgs in Cell. Please only resurrect the good people.
Alpha Virumi Hanadi Vaj, Nise Pogizivi, Elfail Dabse, Dabmi Badnono, Davyesh, Ruvitaru Dabsivipo.
Unable to understand what's being said, Gohan makes sure everything's okay. Is he able to grant the wish? And yes, their wish has been granted. As such, the Great Dragon announces that he will now withdraw from the summoning, offering the group farewell. Just as stated previously, sure enough, the balls really did explode. Yajirobe trembles, that red dragon was truly scary. But the question remains, did it really work? On the way there, the Wolf Warrior looks over to Krillin to question if he feels that too. So many terrible things have happened in their absence. But thanks to her, everyone is back. Kinda makes up for the whole dumping him for Vegeta thing. Speaking of whom, she points out that he didn't come with them. Is that because he didn't get brought back? Though Krillin quells her worries, Vegeta got brought back just the same as most anyone. He even thinks he should be here soon. And, really? But what is he doing? Where is he?
Damn androids! Where are you? I'm going to kill you!
Zipping around the planet, feverishly trying to find 17 and 18. Surely the Earthlings must know what's going on. And they're all in the same place. Chuckling at his own prediction, Krillin points out the direction his key is arriving from. See? I told you. As he lands, Bulma is elated to see him. Even the others appear at least a little joyful. However, the prince is just his same old self. He yells to know what's going on. Where are the androids? He demands answers now. Causing the mother of his baby boy to pout that he just got resurrected, and his only concern are those androids? He could have at least given her a little bit of attention. But she can stop with her nonsense and answer him. She goes into depth how if he would have just gotten here with everyone instead of trying to hunt down those androids, she wouldn't have to repeat herself. For him, it's only been an instant, but he needs to know that it's actually been 32 years since he died fighting them. Needless to say, she's been through hell in the time being. But today, the androids aren't around anymore, and the world is finally at peace. The news that he's been dead for 32 years seems to be the only thing that takes the Saiyan's attention away from the androids. Taking this all in, his pompous ego won't allow him to be grateful, and he only scowls that it took her all this time to finally neutralize those tin cans. Ridiculous! Quickly taking away the little happiness his presence provided the others. He still has his bad attitude, it seems. Krillin noting that it's not just his attitude that's bad.
I just found a match.
Unlike his friends, Tien is the only one out of the group who can't keep his thoughts quiet on this. He shouts over to Vegeta that he should show a little respect and gratitude towards their friends that suffered to allow them to come back to life. He shouldn't forget that it was his own stubbornness to keep fighting the androids that sealed their fate 32 years ago. Looking over to him, the Saiyan replies that he doesn't care about any of his advice or whining. If he had gotten killed by them, it's for the same reason he got killed by Nappa, because he's weak. Remind him, what's even his name again?
Bro, we got the AK.
Now outright stepping over to him, Tien assures the prince not to worry. This time, he'll make sure he won't forget. Although Gohan tries to warn that it's no use. That's when it finally hits Vegeta who that one is. Would you look at this? Kakarot's offspring finally all grown up. He hisses for him to stay out of this. He has a feeling that his three-eye friend is missing the other world. It'll be a pleasure to send him back. The Triclops spouse said he doesn't seem to understand what Bulma told him. A lot has changed in 32 years. Giving the Saiyan everything he needs to cackle out in laughter. Is he crazy? Millions of years wouldn't be enough for a worm like him to reach his level.
Remember, Vegeta's been good. These guys have been training for
Unleashing the Kaioken times 20. His name is Ten Shinhan. Since Vegeta only respects strength, he must understand that the majority
Yum!
Well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Flying Nimbus! It's not them.
Yeah, Vegeta's ego is his downfall. Too much pride.
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Flying Nimbus!
Oh, where this guy is.
It's not them. Their energy's too low.
Well, it looks like we lost.
Flying Nimbus!
Great! You know what to do with that key.
Welcome home.
I'm going to beat you to a pulp!
An ally needs your help.
Gotta get out of here!
Danger awaits. Think before rushing
Flying
in.
Nimbus!
Now!
Thought I was a gun in there.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Really, man.
I'm going to beat you to a pulp!
This match is game over.
Oh no! The super transfer was stolen. I'll get another one out right away. Just keep it together until then. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
What's wrong? Giving...
I sent another super transfer. Take it and survive this.
Get up!
Thanks a lot!
Flying Nimbus!
Very good. I'll catch them off guard.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Very good. I'll catch them off guard.
Here comes a pain!
Very good. I'll catch them off guard.
Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Very good. I'll catch them off guard. Serves you right, you fools.
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go. Then you're done.
I was going for the transfer.
Don't look so scared. I'll finish you off soon enough.
I don't know why no one grabbed it, bro.
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer. The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? An ally one. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
I was gonna get it.
This isn't fair. You're only this strong because you transformed. Very good. I'll catch them off guard.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
You imbecile! imbecile! Watch yourself! Your move! Very
Holy
good.
hell.
Catch them off guard.
Welcome.
This isn't fair! You're only this strong because you transformed! Your move! You're lucky I'm so merciful. I shall give you one chance.
I don't know what this guy's doing.
Come on! Very close. Catch them off
But I keep pressing the wrong button. I keep forgetting I have a different style.
guard. Your move. Here comes a pain, terrified of me. Come on, terrified of me. Terrified of me. Very take it back. Them off guard. Serves you right, you fool.
Bro, what is our level 4 doing?
Very good. Catch them off guard.
Challenge good! Startup systems destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped. Flying Nimbus! You need to head for the beacon that's indicated
Yo,
by
I'm
a
done,
blue
bro.
light.
I'm going to bed. Honestly, I'm going to bed. I'm going to fucking bed, bro. I'm going to bed, guys. I'm going to bed.
Oh man.
What? What? I'm going to bed.
Very good.
Actually, you know what?
Catch
Let me
them
try to
off
kill this
guard.
guy.
I've
Fuck
sent
it.
the escape
I'm
time
gonna go
machine.
try to kill this guy.
Use it to get out of there.
What's wrong?
Nah, I'm not
Giving
leaving.
up already?
My level 4 is so stupid, bro.
You imbecile! Watch yourself!
I'm gonna go try to kill this guy myself.
You imbecile!
Flying Nimbus!
Watch yourself! You imbecile! Watch yourself!
No more sodas.
Oh man.
What's wrong? Giving up already? Very good. Catch them off guard.
Whenever you have a beacon, you call it again. Send the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Where's my teammate?
Escape time machine is back. Whenever you have a beacon, you call it again.
Ah! I almost got him! Fuck! Yo, guys. Dog, I'm going to bed, bro. We almost got him.
Now all who have challenged my greatness have
That level 4 is sold, bro. This guy's a fucking Jew.
Remember, my newfound dominance shall destroy this planet.
Go to bed, guys. Honestly, we've been streaming for 3 hours. It's 1:01 a.m. Time to go to bed. Yo, we almost won, guys.
Yo, Mac, Andrew, everyone who stayed this long, have yourself a good night. I'll be streaming tomorrow. We got some W's, we got some L's, but we had fun tonight. Have yourself a good night. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Like and subscribe. Don't forget.